It is America's worst memory. September 11th, 2001, the day when towers collapsed, the Pentagon was attacked, and heroes sacrificed themselves in western Pennsylvania to save others. It is common to hear that 2,996 people were killed in the 9/11 attacks, but that's only the number of people that were killed on that day. The actual death toll is much greater than that. First responders from across America were compelled to come to Ground Zero in Lower Manhattan to stand up to terrorism, to begin the process of rebuilding. Many of these brave men and women died after breathing the toxic air. They should all be remembered as part of the death toll of that infamous day. Recently, firefighters Brent Carter from Washington, D.C. and Mark Danielson from California died after years of fighting rare cancers they contracted at Ground Zero. On 9/11, and many of the days following, a thick cloud filled the air in Lower Manhattan. A cloud made up of a toxic stew of jet fuel, chemicals, concrete, glass, and human remains. Many who breathed in the air have since died, making them the forgotten victims of a day we promised we would never forget. The actual death toll of 9/11 is over 5,000. Within 2 years, more people will have died from 9/11 related illnesses than died on the day of the attack. So what does America owe those people who became sick, those people who died after sacrificing their health in defiance of terror? It is an important question because America needs its citizen heroes to respond when we need them the most. And we need them to respond with passion and without hesitation. But if they believe even for a moment that they will not have our undying support in return, maybe they won't respond. It is a question that has already been answered once when Congress passed the James Zadroga First Responders Health and Compensation Act in 2010 that put aside much needed money from those who got sick in the aftermath of 9/11. James Zadroga was a New York City police officer who was one of the first to die from a respiratory illness he got from breathing the 9/11 air. But now that promise of undying support may die, as the Health and Compensation Fund has to be extended and refunded by Congress. And once again, there are people arguing that it's not worth it. Not worth it. So what do we owe those who are willing to give their lives for America? Firefighters, police officers, paramedics, construction workers, and citizen volunteers who are the first to respond in our darkest hour. It's actually an easy answer: whatever they need. There is a 9/11 first responder who is sick or who has died in every congressional district in America. This is not a New York issue. This is an American issue, because God forbid there is another 9/11-like attack. It could happen anywhere. And we need our heroes to be there for us, knowing that we will be there for them. Call your representative in Congress and tell him or her to extend the Zadroga Health and Compensation Act. Let us be vigilant in our promise to never forget. I'm Larry Menti. We'll talk again soon.